I hit the button to go live before I intended to. Hello, Facebook. Sorry, I'm adjusting. Michelle Kramer here, coming to you live, your Live Abundantly life and health coach. Today is part 5 and the final part to our Find Your Tribe Healthy Relationships series. Just to recap, we have done T for trust each other, R, be ridiculous together, I, iron sharpens iron, B, battle together, and today E is encourage each other. Before I get started, if you're watching, please give me a thumbs up or a smile, a wow, I don't know, whatever, something to just let me know that you're here and you're watching. That way I know that, hey, people are paying attention. Sometimes I wonder if anybody watches these things, if I'm just talking to myself. I hope not. I sure hope not. I want to do this to encourage and lift you up and help you be the best you can be. I'm kind of like trying to be part of your tribe, I guess. And that's what we're talking about. The tribe is being outside of your family dynamic, because these things should all be part of what you have in your family, of course. But outside of that, the people in your life that God has brought to you that will encourage you and lift you up and be the people that you can always depend on. And really trying to distinguish those people. I think as adults especially, we need to start filtering out the people that are no longer keeping us, that are holding us back from becoming the best person that we can be, whether it's intentional or not. We got to get rid of the melodrama and the negativity in our lives. And I think focusing on these attributes of a true friendship and a true encourager is going to help us to recognize the people in our lives that are going to help us be the best people that we can be. Okay, so when we're talking about encouraging each other, I mean, this is kind of obvious, right? This is where we have somebody in our lives that is going to always be lifting us up, to edify us, to see the best in us, to believe in us, to know that we can accomplish whatever we dream, to be there with us and to make sure that we are always being confident. A lot of us struggle. Everybody struggles with self-doubt and issues with self-worth. And the people that are our tribe, the people that are really going to be there, the people that we should depend on, are those that are going to believe in us even when we don't believe in ourselves. So I did pull a few scriptures that I wanted to touch base on, kind of read these off to you. I really don't like just reading to you guys. I apologize, but I don't have them memorized. So 1 Thessalonians 5:11 out of the Message. So speak encouraging words to one another, build up hope, so you'll all be together in this. No one left out, no one left behind. I know you're already doing this, but just keep on doing it. And I really appreciate that scripture, no one left out and no one left behind. And so many of us struggle with that, feeling alone all the time in whatever we're going through. And I think having that person in our life that is always encouraging us, always lifting us up, even when we're not seeking it, they know that we need to hear it. That's part of your tribe. And then Hebrews 10, it's 22 through 25. This is in the Message. The Thessalonians one was in the Message too. As we've discussed before, I love the Message. It's my favorite translation. So let's do it. Full of belief, confident that we're presentable inside and out. Let's keep a firm grip on the promises that keep us going. He always keeps his word. Let's see how inventive we can be in encouraging love and helping out, not avoiding worshiping together as some do, but spurring each other on, especially as we see the big day approaching. And I love how this also encourages us to spend time with those people, to make sure that they're a part of our life. And I think that this also touches on the fact that I believe firmly, and I mentioned this in another video, that God brings people into our lives, that we're not intended to walk any road alone. And I know some people say, well, we've got God, I've got God. I don't believe that God intends for us to just walk by ourselves and spiritually be in worship with him all the time. Like, I know that is obviously something we need to do, but I firmly believe that God puts people in our lives to walk each journey with us, and that he does not intend for us to walk on earth alone through a situation. I believe that this scripture kind of backs that up. Hang out, spend time together, get with people that love you and encourage you. That's my rough translation. Yeah. Final one is Ephesians 4:29. This is the New King James Version. Let no corrupt word proceed out of your mouth, but what is good for necessary edification, that it may impart grace to the hearers. And I love that what is good for necessary edification, like build each other up, encourage. That's E. E is encourage each other. So again, just to recap, our tribe, the people outside of our family, because all of these things should of course be part of our family dynamic, the people in our lives that God has placed there to walk with us, that we need to trust each other. We need to be able to be ridiculous together. Be yourself. Be who you really are. And then you love each other for who you really are. And there doesn't have to be any facade. Iron sharpens iron. We're working to make each other the best that we can be, but doing it with grace and love, and seeking God before we do, but understanding that we have each other's best interests at heart. And it is never an attack on our character, but just trying to make each other the best we can be. Battle together. Again, God never intended for us to walk through struggles alone on this earth. He would bring people into your life that are to walk with you and to encourage you. At the end of the day, you need all those people that are going to love you, encourage you, and build you up so that you can be the best person you can be. And then in turn, you need to be all of those things to them. So this is it. This is our tribe series, finding those healthy relationships. These are all learned through unfortunate experience for me. So I hope that I'm imparting something to you and giving you something of value so that you can avoid heartbreak and can find those people that are your true tribe and rock and support system. If you found any value in this series, please feel free to share it so that others may too. My heart and my passion is to help others live abundantly. And I hope that I've been able to help you do that this week. Not sure what next week's topic will be, but I will be sure to let you know ahead of time. And everyone have an amazing weekend.